Hi guys, thank you for joining me again. Today we are going to add some shape to a shapeless dress with a simple technique of using some elastic. To achieve some shape, what we are essentially doing is just sewing some elastic through the waistband. The first thing I'm going to do is just determine the position of the waist first. Then I'm going to pin in all the excess that I want to gather. So you can see that I'm pinching in all the excess fabric at the front, and then I'm going to do the same at the back. Now you can shape garments by creating darts or taking in existing darts, taking in side seams. However, there is no zip in this dress, so I wouldn't actually be able to put it on, and that's why I've opted for elastic today. The next step is to measure from the underarm down the distance to where we are going to sew the elastic, and also from the side to the center of the dress, so we can determine how much elastic we're going to sew in. According to my measurement, the elastic needs to be 13 centimeters from the underarm down and 18 centimeters across. Now keep in mind that's only for half of the front. Obviously I needed another piece that's 18 centimeters in length for the other side. Now we do the same for the back, so measure the width of the dress with the excess fabric still pinned, and cut that length elastic. Next step is to sew the elastic in. So you want to turn the dress inside out, go to the side seams, measure 13 centimeters from the underarm down and mark it either with a chalk or a pin. Grab one of your pieces of elastic. So I'm going to do the front first. The first step I'm going to do is sew that into the side seam as per the following. Now that you've stitched it to the side, pull the other end of the elastic to the center of the dress, and you are just going to stitch over the top. So the stretched elastic will naturally gather the fabric, and you just want to repeat the same on the other side. so now we're going to do the same on the back. Use your front elastic as a guide to where to position the back elastic. So sew it into the side seams first. And then we're going to work out the center of the back fabric, the center of the elastic. Pin it in the center just to make it easier for you to stretch, because the back piece is obviously much bigger than the front, and the elastic that we're sewing in is much longer. So you want to make sure that you're sewing it straight and not crooked. Okay. By pinning the middle of the elastic to the middle of the dress, you will just ensure that the excess fabric is all gathered nicely and evenly, and you don't have one side tighter than the other or more gathered than the other. So it's just going to be evenly distributed basically. Again, just pull tightly and sew over the top. And this is the finished product. As you can tell immediately, the dress has a lot more shape rather than just looking like a sack. I also actually decided to shorten the sleeves, but I will do a tutorial on how to shorten sleeves in another video. I'm just not a big fan of long sleeves or 3/4 sleeves. So this is the final product, and that's all for today, guys. Until next time.